What's up? Joseph here. It's been 7 months since I've owned the AirPods Max, and I have to say, I really do love these things. They've been through hundreds of thousands of hours of editing videos. They've been through many podcasts, many albums. They've been through many walks, many flights. They've been through it all with me, and I want to find out, would I buy these again? And I want to see if that can answer any questions for you guys if you guys are thinking about picking up a pair of AirPods Max. I did a full review of these after my 6 months of ownership, linked up top. But this video is going to be different. This is going to be 5 things I like about the AirPods Max and 5 things I dislike about the AirPods Max. Before I start, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's grow this channel, let's grow this community. It helps more than you guys know. And let's get started. 5 things I like about the AirPods Max. First, the fit. I don't have to explain it to you guys. I've explained it many times. These things fit better than any over-the-ear headphone I've ever had, and they fit comfortably. They don't sit on your ears, they really sit in your ears, they're cupped in. This headband I was like leery of at first, but once you get going with it and once you start using it, you really figure out how comfortable it is. And the main thing people talk about is how heavy these are. But when you put them on your head and you're using them, it kind of just like takes all of the weight and distributes it equally among your head. And I think the fit of these is really phenomenal. They're durable. These things are durable. I would never throw them in a backpack just as is, but they're durable from what you can do with changing the size to how durable the scroll wheel is to the buttons. These things are great headphones for, the price you're paying for a premium quality headphone. Next up is the style. These things are slick. I've never seen anything like these, and as Apple does, and Apple always does, when you wear these, you know right away that these are AirPods Max. And the first thing I noticed when these first came out was there's no Apple logo, and that was something bold of Apple that it's really shocking because everything has an Apple logo, but it just goes to show that the power of Apple, they can come out with something and they don't need their logo to promote it. That's just next level marketing. So these stylistic, you saw the celebrity star with these. Now you see every creator with these. And it's not just that they look cool, they sound phenomenal too. Next up is the sound quality. I just talked about it a little bit, but the sound quality on these is unbelievable. From your highs to your lows to your bass, everything. They're not as bassy as the Beats, but it has a better all around sound. And it works better for not just music, but for video editing. When I put low passes on stuff, you really hear that low pass. You really hear the levels, the different levels I'm doing within Premiere, which is great for the photo editing side. But then listening to a podcast, the voices are clear and concise when you're walking around doing dishes, listening to something. The sound on these is something that it doesn't specialize in one thing. It's really universal and works with multiple things you're doing. If it's music, if it's podcasts, if it's sitting on an airplane listening to nothing, if it's making a video, these things have multiple reasons for use and they do them all very well. Next up is noise cancellation and transparency mode. It started off with the AirPods Pro with how noise cancellation and transparency mode worked. But on these, it's the next level. And my goodness, the sound it takes away is unbelievable. Or when I'm sitting in my apartment and I'm editing or in a coffee shop, one click and everything is out, and it's just something that is truly amazing that a headphone can do this. But then you talk about the noise cancellation and how good it is, that you need something equally as good to kind of let all your noise and surroundings in, and that's where the phenomenal transparency mode comes in, and it takes all of the speakers in this and just brings in everything. And sometimes I have transparency mode on and I don't even know that these are on my head. And that goes back to how comfortable these are and how great the active noise cancellation and the transparency mode are. And lastly is the ear cups. I had Beats and I've replaced the ear cups multiple times, which is a process. But with these, one clip away, buy a new pair, dump them in. Cleaning, one clip away, dump them in. And you can get different colors, which is pretty cool. I think that's something that's one of those things. Apple said, what can we do different? That was one of those things. 5 things I dislike. These aren't water resistant. Again, I live in Seattle. I want to go for a walk with these in the rain and be okay, and they're just not. And I'm scared to do that. I'll do them with the AirPods Pro, but I will not do them with these. Even with the hood on, I'm scared. Or when I'm walking with these in my backpack and it's raining. Another scary thing for me. Next up is this hard metal. This stuff is dent proof. If you drop these anywhere, if anything hits them, they will dent. And I mean, that's what you get with having this type of metal on here, but these are asking to be dented. And if you look at them, you can see it. You can see sweat marks, you can see dent marks. It's a tough choice you kind of have to go with, but it comes with the durability of these. Next up is the case. I think the case is the one thing everyone absolutely hates about these. This case is, come on, Apple. Like, I understand what they're doing, but I want these protective. I spent $550 on these, and I want them to be protected at all causes. And you're gonna have to go like third party, something like this that, I mean, it is a lot bigger, but you gotta do what you gotta do, and this just doesn't cut it for me and a lot of other people. So I just like to throw that out. I've never used it from day one. Next up is lightning connector. I'm okay with the lightning connector on the AirPods Pros because I'm mainly using them with my iPhone, but I'm also mainly throwing them on a MagSafe or wireless charger. But USB-C, come on. I use these mostly with my iPad and my laptop, and I really wish these had USB-C. I know what they're doing with the lightning, how they're making it kind of universal with the AirPods line, and that makes sense from that end, but we need to officially just be able to dump lightning eventually, and maybe even dump lightning on here and have a way to, I don't know, upgrade that case that I just threw away and have it be able to wireless charge. And lastly, the price. It's a hot point for everyone. I think $550 makes sense. But if I were to buy them again, I'd buy them at that $500 range or that $475 range that I got them at where they were on sale. I still have a hard time paying $550 for these, and that's why I waited so long for them to go on sale. It's just a steep price for something where you can get almost close to equal noise quality with different brands. But to say that, you are still within that Apple ecosystem, and I mean, if I'd buy them again at $550, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would. So it is a negative for a lot of people, but until you really try them and you have them in your hand, on your head, and you're really able to see what they can do, the $550 is a steep price point. So that's 5 things I like and 5 things I dislike about the AirPods Max. So I'm gonna go edit with these on, of course, but hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.